Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Maple Leafs and the Red Wings go head-to-head in a single knockout game. The winner will go on to face the Boston Bruins in the New Age Series final. As here we go, the face-off to center ice here tonight. Toronto beating Montreal 2 straight. The Red Wings beating the Rangers 2 straight, and Boston beating Chicago 2 straight. Here's Kubalik in, shoots, kick save, moves to save again! Third try that came out. What a save, Ilya Samsonov, 3 in a row early. Right out of the gates, and that'll get you jumping out of your seat, won't it? So here we go. And we have a player heading off here for Detroit. We hope everything's okay, but 3 straight saves in a row out of the gates for Ilya Samsonov. Winner goes on to play Boston. Seider, that's blocked. It redirects in front. Raymond is on it. There's Morgan Riley for Marner. Toronto ahead for Matthews. Matthews weaving, now looking, now shooting, scores! Austin Matthews! 2:48 in, the first Leaf shot finds its way by. 1-0 Toronto. Face off back to center. Controlled here, picked up by the Wings. They'll try to get in on the wing. And here we go. That is Detroit, my bad. Pass in front. Raymond center, what a save! Samsonov again. Early, that's 4 in a row. Here's Kubalik, back to the point for Seider. Fires, another save. Loose in front, the Leafs knock it down for Matthews. Back into the Red Wing zone. Red Wings trying to advance, but the Leafs can win this too. Here's a chance that's blocked. Winner plays Boston in the finals. Here's Kubalik down the right side. He'll bring it in again for Detroit to the net. Save! Loose it came. There's Raymond to the net. Another! And another after that. Ilya Samsonov with a series of saves again. He made that one tight against the post. And the Leafs send it down the ice where Matthews will chase after it. No icing. Matthews overskated it. Seider's on it first, and here come the Wings out to center. Soderblom gave that away. Raymond through the middle. That's Brody, and again out to center. Sherratt. Leafs playing dump and chase here. Here comes Soderblom in. Centers. Bunting in the way. O'Reilly there. He has Tavares ahead. Plays it down the ice for him. Too far. Icing called against the Leafs just past the halfway mark of the first. So here we go. Here's the draw, one back control by Mantha. Roenick, corner for Adam Erne to the net! And what a save, Samsonov on the poke check. That looked like it was in for sure. Here's Erne, and again, Ilya Samsonov, my goodness. Here's another turnover. That one set wide to the net. Toronto needs to wake up here. Their first shot went in by Matthews, but they haven't looked good. Here's Bunting, drop pass, Tavares! He fired that right on. O'Reilly back, Brody stepping, O'Reilly again, no shot. Here's Morgan Riley. O'Reilly with Riley combining to keep in. Here's a pass, that goes off a stick. Now Tavares to the net! That one blocked. And fouled by the Red Wings. And they come the other way with it. Here they come inside, they'll chip it in deep. Picked up again, and now the Leafs get it out. Ahead for Kerfoot. Just over 3 to go here in the first. O'Reilly. Here's Zadina, middle of the ice. He'll bring it inside. That pass across to Luff. Here's Luff. Turns it over. Riley for Toronto. 2 to go here in the first period. That's fired in by the Maple Leafs. Round it goes for Achari. Looks to the net. Backhand in front. Trying to find Kerfoot. Mata kept in by Yarncroke. Calle Yarncroke with some good pressure, but Mata's on it for Luff. Time running out here in this first period. Philip Zadina. Great move. Can't get that to the net. Red Wings spinning from the corner in front. That centering pass misses. Achari can't clear. That Seider keeping it in. Sherratt to the net, tipped, and stopped by Samsonov before the buzzer. 1-0 after 1. So the shots on goal, 10 for the Red Wings, 2 for the Maple Leafs, 1-0 Toronto after 1. The goal scored by Austin Matthews. It's 4-2 Red Wings, face-offs 5-0 Red Wings. No power plays, 1-0 Leafs after 1. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. If the Leafs win this game, they'll face Boston in the finals. If they lose, they go home, and the Red Wings advance from the round robin to play and face Boston. Here's TJ Brodie, just started the second period. The Leafs move in. Gave that away, now getting it back. Now Larkin centers that for Raymond. Up ahead on the wing for Seider. Nylander pokes it by him. That centering pass misses Matthews. Brodie's back on it. 2 already gone here in this period. In comes Brodie. He'll chip it in deep. Matthews chasing after that. Seider to Sherratt. Ahead, this finds help in Kubalik. He'll spin back in his own zone for Seider. Now Raymond and out. Brodie chips it right back into the Red Wing zone, and chip and chase here. It's picked up by Seider. Here's Seider in his own zone for Sherratt. Now out for Larkin. Dylan Larkin with the moves to the net. Save made. Samsonov. He fights that off with the right pad. That's cleared out to center by the Leafs. Red Wings have it back again. They'll enter from the left wing. It's Larkin. He'll center back to Soderblom. Gave that away. Riley. Up for Tavares. Chipping it up for Bunting. Bunting has help with him. The pass back. It's off the boards. And that was O'Reilly losing track of where the puck was going and didn't get across for that feed. Here's Sherratt on it. Almost 8 gone in the period. That's Tavares. Now Seider for Detroit. Looks ahead. That finds a stick in Raymond. Soderblom to it. Big hit against. Leafs have it with Hall. Here's Justin Hall with the moves. He has Bunting with him. Hall to Bunting! And a save by Husso. Only the third Toronto shot on net tonight as Roenick will bring it the other way. Halfway, still 1-0 Toronto. In come the Wings. They shut out the Rangers 5-0. In that last game that was in New York, in Detroit, they beat them 6-2. So they absolutely dominated the Rangers and eliminated them right away. Here's Tavares. Played in by Achari, in deep. Rasmussen. The Leafs have had tight games in all games they played. 3-1 against Montreal, 3-2 against Montreal in second overtime. Yarncroke ahead, off the board, in for Kerfoot, and offside, 6:53 to go here in the second. 1-0 Leafs. So here's the draw. One back controlled. Picked up by the Wings. They'll chip it in. This gets by. Up to the net. And a great defensive play as Noah Achari gets it ahead for Kerfoot. He'll get it back in the Red Wing zone. 5.5 left to go here in second half. Mata to Suter. Across for Luff. The only goal by Austin Matthews that came early. As here come the Wings inside looking to respond. McCabe from behind blocking that lane. Doing his job as Suter. It's poked away from him. Kept in by Roenick. Now Shen picks it up. Plays it ahead for Marner. 3.5 to go in the period. The Leafs will just send it in. Matthews with a takedown. Nylander to the net. Shoots and a glove saved by Husso. And he'll hold on to that for the Red Wings. First 2 games will take place in Boston between the Bruins and the Maple Leafs. Here's the face-off. And that's if the Leafs advance. If the Red Wings win, then they will play in Boston for the first 2. Matthews shoots off the blocker. Nylander kicks that back to the point. It misses McCabe. Here's a step for Lucas Raymond. Time running out in the second. Red Wings look. Drop pass back for Lundestrom. To the net, poked out. Boy, Nylander after it. Nylander takes off. Here's Nylander moving in. Off the outside of the post. Drop back in behind for Marner. 5 seconds to go in the period. Here's Luke Shen. In fires. That goes off a leg. And that'll do it for 2. The Leafs still a 1-0 lead through 40 minutes. The goal came early. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 11-6 Detroit. The hits are 6-5 Red Wings. Face off 6-2 Red Wings. No power plays. 1-0 Toronto through 40 minutes. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. If the Leafs can hold on, they'll face Boston in the finals in a best-of-5 series. Round one back controlled by Marner. Mitch Marner gave that away. Lucas Raymond on it. It was Nylander after him. Kubalik. Brodie pokes that out for Nylander. Shots in that first period for the Red Wings were 10. In that second period, they were held to just 1. Here's Kubalik. To Sherratt. Ahead. Toronto had 2 shots in the first and 4 in the second. Seider brings it in. He'll clear it around. Brodie to it for the Leafs. Looking up ice. He has Marner. Mitch Marner into the Red Wing zone. Rung around, it finds Matthews. Matthews moves in, shoots, and a save made by Husso. It bounces back to him. He'll hold on to that. Just about 4 gone here in the third. So the Leafs have the first look of the third. And Billy Husso there with the answer for Detroit. Here's the draw left side of the net. Matthews to take it. No win back there as Sherratt loses it. It stays in by Matthews. In shoots. That's sent wide. Off a stick. Brody trying to get by. Here's Willie Nylander moving in. Nylander! What a beauty! And a save made by Husso. A great move in tight. And a Red Wing netminder keeps it 1-0. Here's Sherratt ahead for Raymond. 7 almost gone here in the third. Nylander has it for Toronto. He'll move in from the left wing to the net. And forehand. Husso on it. There's Seider to Sherratt up on the wing. This finds Dylan Larkin through the middle for Lucas Raymond. Matthews strips him of the puck and takes it the other way. Austin Matthews chasing after it. Dylan Larkin, it's poked by him further. Gets that back to Soderblom. Matthews and Larkin played on Team USA a few years ago. 10:48 to go here in the third. The Leafs 1, the Red Wings 0. We hope you're enjoying from Scotiabank Arena. Ready for the face-off just outside the Maple Leaf zone. The goal came early by Austin Matthews, and it's still 1-0 up to this point. Oh, for Bunting ahead. Bunting gets by that. Bunting to the net in front. It finds Tavares, and they score! John Tavares! Maybe the goal that sends the Leafs to the finals. Just before the halfway mark of the third to make it 2-0. Well, you get rewarded when you put the puck to the net. The Leafs did there, and a 2-0 lead now. Fired in. Round it goes. Red Wings can't believe it. Bunting's taken down hard. O'Reilly after it. Rasmussen getting up slowly. Michael Bunting. O'Reilly getting in again. Roenick, that's poked in further, and he'll stay in the Detroit zone. Good press here by Toronto in these last few minutes. Ernie turning with the puck at center. Now getting it ahead to Soderblom. In from the right wing. Here's a shot, and a kick save Samsonov. In behind. Here's another look. Wrap try. Stop. Rasmussen can't put it in. Hall. Achari. Here's Tavares. He'll bring it ahead. 6 to go. Tavares moves in. Shoots. Good save. Husso. Not much on that. And he will cover for Detroit. The round-robin game between the Leafs and the Red Wings. And the Leafs looking to take it to head to Boston. Here's the draw. One back controlled. Leafs stick it free. That's Achari off the draw. Keeps it in. Now back out. Soderblom, a good pressure, but Hall is there for Toronto. Hit along the boards. Rasmussen dug free by the Leafs. They tried to chip it ahead. Rasmussen, it's picked up along the boards. That's Hall on it. Now again, there's Achari for Rasmussen. Good chances early for the Red Wings. They couldn't beat Samsonov. Here's a chance. Save. Loose at front. The Red Wings pressure again. 2.5 down to that as Kerfoot fires it into the Red Wing zone. Leafs just trying to kill the clock now. It's down to that as we're down to the late stages of this third period. Larkin moving in. Great move, but TJ Brody's there, and he'll flip it out to center. Marner chasing after that down the ice. No icing. Down to the final minute of play. Looks and centers, and it misses Nylander. Has that back. Marner in front for Nylander. Shot right on. Loose puck, and the Red Wings pulled the netminder early. Kubalik gave it away. Matthews ahead for Brody. TJ Brody lost that. Larkin. There's Matthews back on it. Spins and fires to the empty net. That's blocked. Roenick through the middle of the ice. Red Wings being turned back. A penalty coming, and it's going against the Leafs. Red Wings ahead. There's Suter in. Leafs touch up. We're down to 31 seconds. Detroit to the power play. They're going to pull the goaltender as well to make it a 6-on-4. It's down to the wire now for the Red Wings. Here's the face-off. 6-on-4. Leafs win the draw. They don't clear. Raymond shoots. Save. What a save. Samsonov getting across lateral left to right. There's another shot right on. Red Wings pressing. Losing time. Lafferty to the empty net. And that was blocked. Red Wings bring it back in. Soderblom, seconds running down in front. That shot whistled wide. Down to 12 seconds. Red Wings out of time. In behind, that's given away Giordano. Good pressure. Chance. They score! On the power play. With the extra attacker as well, they tap it by Samsonov with just 5 seconds left. to make it a 2-1 game. Red Wings going to go home in fashion they didn't see happening and draw one. Brody will just chip that back to Bunting, and a penalty is coming against two. With 1.7 seconds, TJ Brody's going to head off. Red Wings with an offensive draw. It's down to the wire. Under 2 seconds left. Leafs win the draw, and the Maple Leafs will head to Boston to take on the Bruins in the New Age Finals. So tomorrow night, we hope you stay tuned. The Leafs take on the Bruins for the finals. Sunday afternoon.